clock stop, who would always have now, but you know that's not how this is gonna go down. So don't wait, don't waste, don't take it for granted. Let's use what we've been handed. Even if you don't understand it, like a secret of seeking while you're taking it out. Range Rover mujirabye. Ani yali agamba mbuno ewa kumborote kuba moroka za kabi iyo Range Rover eno si Corolla Cross eno milioni 10 muzizo kuroke za kabi zivako. Good morning. And the woman and the things you wanna give her kuba makafana nyinga kenze muleba unokola chinga gambi agenda. Good morning. Question Friday means a bibuzo. But no one makes you mighty. You're great. Judgment wait. Am I here now? Good morning, people. And don't you know that life goes? You gotta step into the flow. Sometimes you gotta chase it. And that's what you're making.
This moment is a candle melting.
Maybe you never get another one.
This moment is a flower wilting.
If in the water it will dawn.
This moment is a planet tilting.
Take heed, you might tilt with it.
This moment won't last, it'll be out of our grasp fast. This thing you call the present is already past.
Mini, money more, mini, money more. Okay, man. Money more, Belladonna. Money more. Money more. Penny stacks. Money more. And the money you had them. Money more. And don't you know that life goes? You gotta step into the flow.
Sometimes you
Good morning, people. Like the broadcast. You can talk with them maybe like the broadcast. So you make my life easy. So when I'm done, when I'm up, you're stuck with me. I'm amazing and I'm better than what to Babigo, it's a Buluga. To money is in Kenya, got to live in me. Baby girl, you will rock with me. Keep me by my side. You were stuck with me, girl. It's what I feel inside when you're by my side, girl. Baby, let me tell you the truth. It's the way the voice is in high definition. Take a picture of you, 3D glasses, make you an invention. Baby girl, you will rock with me. Keep me by my side, you were stuck with me, girl. It's what I feel inside when you're by my side. Good morning, people. You're my number one, gonna become my wife. Abasunga nabona bagamba teria kutwala teria kuvimba teria kusobora. Baby girl, you will rock with me. Keep me by my side, just rock with me. It's what I feel inside when you're by my side. broadcast, like the broadcast and get question Friday in a row. You give me one, baby girl. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, Question Friday. Good as your Monday. Chomuchima obasilikire muri ebi. Kashiki. Yeah. With another style. Good morning, okay man. I woke up in a good mood. I don't know why I do, but I'm feeling done come to me, God. Feel like touching and dancing me, God. I'll make you one, me make you one, me make you one, me. Good morning, people. Smile. After that, I'll take you to my place where we will place. But before we play, yeah. Jump. If you're feeling good, come on. Feeling good, jump. If you're feeling good, come on. You and me, we rule the world. Me and you, we're gonna make them jump. We're gonna make them dance. Come on. Jump. Jump. The jump dance. Kale, ngena tani kufuta mwe buzo. The jump dance. Jump. If you're feeling good. Mwe kansokemba wayo rap jenaka kola. Autiloke tugende. Banange abe ngenda tekayo link yokuda ono mwana yabitekayo nete ya jimpa link. Ngenda jimusaba kati lero. Kansokemba wayo rap yange jenakola. Ndoke ngende nziremu ebibuzo.
He is so gullible. They've got cold hearts. They really don't care. They're after it. She's
awake sanity. She got. It's never about love. It's all about money. Lies, fake love, pretense. Ha! Oh, fella, you gotta wake up. Awake sanity. She got no love for you. She got no love for you.
He is so gullible.
They've got
cold hearts. They really don't care. They're after his.
Good morning, my people. I hope you guys are doing very well today. I hope your Friday is okay, and I hope you guys are in the Christmas mood. Kakati, if you have kids, this is the time for you to start preparing them to get into the Christmas mood. Because I remember, if you're in your 20s, 30s, you had a very good Christmas, childhood Christmas. Every year you would get excited Christmas. They would buy you clothes, they would decorate. Christmas yabanga ya mulembe nnyo. Yeah, but I hope you're doing the same. I hope I can't go this way. Let me go this way. So I'm going to start answering questions. Good morning, Arthur and everyone. This is Stanley. Dinako Joshua Deroba Kusose. Anti Ronza Soseo. Netu Wembozi ya Jeke Nuwa Mukavera. Yungira Jiba. Wa! Stanley, all along, I'm also among the people who bought over the phone picture. Is not doing just Naimonang with Jeke Nuwa being new. Pixakawa. Good morning, Joshua. How are you? Good morning, Sharif. Tusime Eddie, good morning. Funny Lifestyle, good morning. The Ugandan Catholic Music Collective, good morning. Catholic Music Collective, like we have Subaru. Nick Waboye, good morning. Paul Ntege the Great, good morning. It's Question Friday, King Daniel, Awajukiza. Yeah. I clean the blackboard. I mean, you guys like the broadcasting, and King Daniel's Agami Mulaiking. I thought I would be the first one on the broadcast name, man. Hey, good morning, John. Hey, Abe, good morning. Matembe Abdul Nasa, good morning. Sidina Muti, John, abana bok TikTok wayo geda kanekere sikangi. Nende tane sapule mukakasenti sidina magic. Banange nsaba kunsonyiwa busaba kati ngina tano kukumira ddala obudde anti mbadde mu mboozi wano emboozi emanyi kwata akati mu mmoroka wano olumute bamboozi oluma tuba mu kuyomba era nga bimanyi ebintu bya kapo muyombamu omukyala n'agonda kuba yabeera omukyala bwe muyomba era bwobeeranga n'omukazi nga bwe muyomba gwagonda mukyawe bwe muyomba ne muyomba g'omusajja otunula eri omukyala n'agamba bebi nsonyiwa kirina okubeera kati onyiga ki bwe kirina okuba naye wamma good morning tuyombyemu wano tuyombamu katono tugeza okumaliriza ng'agonze era ng'abakyala bwe balina okubeera good morning padde Simoni Asa, I want to know, is there engine of Ipsam? If there is, compare for me Primo and Ipsam, which one is better? Because I want one of them. Primo, even if you bought a Primo at 7 to 8, there are chances that you're going to get a 2000cc car. So it would literally be the same with Ipsam. So under such circumstances, it depends on what you want to do the car for, and if you care about a resale value. If you care about resale value, then I would definitely recommend that you buy the Primo, because Ipsam na yetereka set, but not as much as the Primo. But if you want the car for commercial reasons, then Ipsam will give you. So if you're going to be using the car for a lot of work, that is not just you driving your family, then the Ipsam will definitely do. However, Primo wa debede ya 2000cc, ngane Ipsam ya 2000cc, the Primo ainzo kunywa a little better because body ya yonto noko. And you can imagine driving around that big thing in the Ipsam all the time. It wouldn't be a very good decision. So kati also would ofuna Primo. Atemu kama inzo kukwataka you get a 1.8 liter Primo. Enoch, good morning. Moroka jeke mpya toko ejibaita SI full option 2011 SI olujoko nako boti nelwegura even the button on the remote, you can open the sliding door with the remote. It was full option. Ready yeyo yagitadde mbambi teyagidde mu moroka togenda mu bonno tanko bagamba nabwe manyi yagulangiri mu ready yeyo. Radio yagitadde ya Apple Play. It works with Apple phones. What else did we put? Someone was installing seat covers in that car. So I just realistic. Mutandika kujereka bujerezi moroka zaba namwe nakuba rafunga edugana mwagala ebimasa banange you guys like shimmering things. Yeah, but anyway, moroka jeke baragavu we went. He wanted silver, but moroka, the option that he wanted, the trim he wanted, moroka mu silver yabadde yo ezabadde ezimu tezabadde trim je twagala ate yabadde mu trim je twagala nga nkolerere okitegeera. It doesn't make sense for you to buy a car, you have bought it from the bone and then netandika okumenyeka fila okitegeera olaba emmoloka zino empya ne bw'okoono wa boda because the bumper doesn't have filler ekulubuka naye terina filler amenyeka kati if you go to the bond ne bakuguza emmoloka eya filler sometimes I find that being rigid about certain things might make you make mistakes so I'm glad that JK was a little fluid. He really wanted the silver color, and silver color is definitely better than white, but white is also not that bad. So we ended up buying the white one. Yeah, a new car ononya kyojogera mazima nga tochiraba. We could not get the leather version. There is a one that has leather seats, but zili rare. And the ones that had leather seats, they did not have the other options we wanted, or they were not the year that we wanted. There's one that we saw, it was a 2009 model, but JK was very particular. He wanted a 2011 model. We saw a 2009 model, it even had 2 sliding doors, both had buttons, but it wasn't the year he wanted. It was even cheaper than this one that we bought, but it was 2009, and JK. Network acheta ankola bannange. So I was still telling you, I don't remember what I was saying because network evudeke banga dene nnyo. Anyway, Chris Da Vinci, Cosmas Agaba Travel Life Vlog, pardon, no problem. Mosisi Gerard Shaka, good morning Arthur. What do you have to say about Honda cars here in Uganda? Or which Honda car would you advise someone to buy? Personally, Zenga Arthur, I would not advise anyone to buy a Honda car unless, like, if you're really passionate about the car, then go ahead and buy. But if you're not buying the Hondas because you're passionate about them, then I would if you're not really passionate about Hondas, then I would not recommend that you buy Hondas. The only reason you should buy a Honda is if it's cheaper than the Toyota counterpart. Like, for example, you wanted the RAV4 and then you saw a Honda that was cheaper, and then you did inspection and it checks out. And by the way, Hondas are not good. You know, the science of cars is the science of cars. Nothing really changes that much. The engine basically functions the same way. The transmission system functions the same way. The suspension system functions the same way. So science ari mu morokeno yabera mu morokeno. It's just that the parts change. And majority of the time when you find people struggling with cars that are not Toyotas, they're not really struggling that the science is different. They are struggling with the fact that the spares are either expensive or rare or not available. That would be the trouble that you will find with Hondas. But Hondas are, like Google says, Hondas are very reliable cars. But if you can avoid buying a car that will give you trouble in any way, avoid it. Because the trouble with the Honda, the trouble with the Honda would not be that the car is unreliable. It would be with the fact that either the mechanics here don't know how to handle the particular Honda problems, or they don't know where to get the spares. Because I've particularly seen someone that had a Honda, they are putting Toyota spares in that car because they literally can't find the Honda spares. So that's, I find that that's like the biggest trouble you would find in buying a Honda. It will not be, the Honda is not a bad car. Like all the other cars, actually, they are not bad. But majority of the time, the trouble you find with those cars is that either the spares are rare, expensive, or the mechanics have no idea what to do with the troubles. You get, yeah. Bridget Kakai, good morning. Hashim, good morning. Elita gives you how many kilometers in Nova Valmatic? The Nova Valmatic, I can tell you, it can go as much as 25 to 30 kilometers per liter. Okay, now what influences some of the consumption we have in Uganda is the troubles, the road conditions here, the too much jam, the heat as well, by the way, because the so when it hits, then the other thing that you need to understand is that also the quality of fuels. Okay, like 25 kilometers because the Valmatic can go as much as that. I'll give you an example. Musomesa drives a Wish Valvematic, and when the first time I met him physically, his Wish was giving him over 7 kilometers per liter. And then I told him how to drive the car, And then he said he started giving him up to 17 kilometers per liter. Now, that car consumes better than some of the small cars that you know. It might consume even better than the Sienta. That's the magic with the Valvematic engine. However, you need to understand that the Valvematic engine in a Nuwa might consume a little more than the Wish, because the Nuwa has a bigger body, so it has more weight than the Wish Valvematic. But the Valvematic engine will definitely give you very good fuel mileage. Bulwanyi Charles, good morning. Can I get a good Mark X at 12? Good morning Bashir Mukarazi. Derek Lule, good morning. Atera Mark X ye million 12 bamu ebyokola. Ne moroka empya zibamu ebyokola. Eza bondi. Okitegera zibamu ebyokola. Of course kade moroka ya bondi ebisere bisinga ebintu ebimu byokola. Obikola gwayagadde. Naye kati zino z'ogule kati Mark X ye million 12 jja kubamu ebyokola nga tojja bikola ngo oyagadde ngo oyina okubikola. Oyinza obutabikolerawo naye ng'ojja kuba oyina okubikola. Okitegera. Good morning Derek. So let me come guys. I do pre-purchase inspection. If you're going to buy a car and you want to get a good car, and uli oluzungu nabadde nejja code nakulumna y'oluzungu lwenjoga car oluzungu lwenjogera muluwulira ebigambo mbi atula oyinza owenza I'm a Danish. So anyway, but I do pre-purchase inspection. Bwoba ogenda kugula moroka and you want help choosing the right car, you want help getting the cars at the right price, I'm your man. I come with a mechanic and will help you inspect the car. We'll help you inspect all aspects of the automobile you're going to buy, ownership, URA documents, police receipts, multiplex. We do all that for you. Catalytic converters, the health of the electronic system. Even not to be called an inspection. And if the car needs work, we would also do the math for you. The Tugami Morocco Jigura, but you're going to work on this and this and this and this and this, so that you know what to expect with the car. So yeah, but and for that service we charge a small amount. We charge only 400,000, and that money covers 2 days of search in the Kampala Central Business District. 2 days. You come with, if you want to come with another person, you come with only one extra person. Bojano muntu asukomu omusasule emitwalo 5 buli lunaku, because your transport way. We know that the third wheel is always a drag, so we don't want drugs. If you want someone to drag us, you pay extra money for them. So today as well, I'm going to do an inspection. Yesterday we did an inspection for Mr. JK, one of my longest time community members here for the love of cars. One of the guys that has always challenged me. And I was happy to see him. I learned quite a few things. I'm going to share what I learned from JK yesterday, and I know it's going to be also valuable for all of us. Omanyi bw'obeera n'omugezi obaako by'oyiga ne bw'aba tamanyi nti gw'obiyize naye nga gw'obiyiga. Ate abantu abagezi era bayiga tebabayigiriza, tomala kutula mu kibiina okuyiga. So I learned some things from JK, and I'm going to be sharing them as well. So yesterday we bought we didn't take a lot of time, because one, we wanted the number plate to come out first. Unfortunately, we did not get the car yesterday, but the number plate bangambye mbuyafulumye. So I'm going to go and check it out myself, but they told me the number plate came out. So today morning the goal is to just go and get the car to collect extras that you know color, and then yagale kuchibuga. Yeah. So but the goal of making sure we bought the car in the morning yesterday, the goal was to make sure that number plates zifuluma mangu. And I can tell you right now, okujango ogenze n'ogula moroka nkadde mu bondi ng'eriko number eba mu mwaka guba mukadde bate navugwamu wano, but it would have the number plate. If you buy a car from the bond today, chances are high that you're not going to get the number plate. So there are chances that you'll not get your car. You'll get your car next week. Okitegeera. You'll get your car next week. Because the number plates today, you'll not, if you buy a car today and it doesn't have a number plate, you'll not get a car. You'll not get a car this week. You'll get it next week, probably on Wednesday or Thursday. So omuntu yenaina agala ogule moroka mu bondi kati mpozi gula model zili already zigirako number plate. That's the only way you're safe. But for the guys that are buying used cars in Kampala, this is the last day you should be buying cars. If you want to be driving yourself tomorrow and Sunday and Monday, my advice, this is my advice, hire a car. Don't buy a car, because ogenda gule moroka bagenda kuseera, okitegeera, bagenda kuseera because you're buying at the wrong time. This is the wrong time for you to buy a car. So enkya ne Sunday ne Monday ne Tuesday don't buy cars, hire cars. That's my advice. Of course, in the kasende ka pre-purchase inspection we camp in Kalia. Why not in Kalia? Na ibo boso bota kampa no ka saving akapangise emwe motoka for now. Ono nyaka ngikono mpane tugule motoka next week after Boxing Day. Okitegeera. Kawe spita gamba nsaba onyonyole bulungi ku Ipsam enywa yayo enkanika yayo erompe ku magezi ku motoka. Ipsam is not a very bad car. No. Ipsam is not a bad car. It consumes quite some fuel. It will give you like 5 to 6 to 7 liters, depending on the condition of the car. But it might even give you 5 liters, 5 kilometers per liter, which is not a very good mileage. But if the car is the only car you can afford, go ahead and buy. Reliability, it's a very reliable car. Ipsam is very reliable. Just make sure you get a good mechanic, because with Ipsam, it will still disturb you. Arthur, what place is that? Comment nabi kanyisomerete naye wano tuli Makerere. Griffin, good morning. Travel life log Arthur. How much is a good town S? What would you advise? I get it from the bond. Either done payment, then complete the payment in months. Travel life log. First of all, I don't think there are town S's in the bond. Secondly, I wouldn't advise you buy a town S. Why? It doesn't give you value for money right now. This is my advice, not travel. I know you asked me a different question and I'm answering it because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I would advise, if you want to buy a truck, go ahead and buy a Canter or an Elf. I know you're going to say it's very expensive, but a cent is ogulamu town S. Kebere down payment. The Elf will give you much more value for money. It will retain the value. Temoroka Elf nebobo jikoye. People will buy it at a good price. That car, the Elf or the Canter, will give you much more of your money back than the town S. Secondly, maintenance of the Elf or Canter is much more easier. I know bagenda kugamba nti diesel or bay, but the amount of work the Elf or the Canter does is better than the Elf does. And also I'm not sure of the prices, but I can tell you that the price difference between the town S and the Elf will be about 20 million. And 20 million for a car you're buying for business is not a very big difference. If you're getting a car that will give you better, for a car that is giving you better value. So I would definitely advise that you buy the Elf or the Canter. But you can go ahead and buy the town S. Town S is about $1 million in Gatano. Well, can you model? Which take it. I'm predicting to get a bond with JK. So I will definitely ask for you and probably get an answer for you. But my advice would be buy an Elf or buy the Elf Canter. Those cars will definitely give you more value for your money. They'll retain their value more than that town S. Atera no kanika, because emoroka bwebe kola sente zayo nga nyingi no kanika tokuwulira, so nga ate emoroka etakola sente. Good morning everyone. Then also, by the way, travel life log emoroka eri commercial gendo gyewole, totyanga kwewola moroka egenda kukola sente gyewole. Abdul Nasamate mwana oluddewo akadde tusaasire Arthur shift zisembedde amina. Good morning Arthur. Clark Raim, good morning. Wine Wycliffe, good morning. Daniels, King Daniels, potholo za wano nazo tezisinika amannyo. Bro, is it okay to get a number when you don't have business in Uganda and you're abroad? A TIN number. Everybody needs a TIN number. If you work abroad and you pay taxes there, no problem. But if you work abroad and you don't pay taxes there, because a TIN number, you need to have a purpose for your TIN number. Of course, I know people that have TIN numbers and they don't pay tax, because when you're getting TIN numbers, abantu abaguya TIN number boba ino obukodyo bwabwe noba nga tojja kuwa musoro, because your income teyetaaga kuwa musoro, okitegeera. Yeah, but me, I pay tax, by the way. So me, I would advise that every Ugandan pays taxes. At least you play your part as a Ugandan in developing Uganda. Sasuro omusoro gwo oba government yegubba we shall hold those people accountable at the right time. But for now, whenever you can, pay your taxes. Me, I pay taxes. Of course, Katibuli Uganda as a solo. But there are these direct taxes that you need to pay, like income tax, like VAT, which take it. So, buli muna Uganda everybody does their share of income tax if you qualify. Bobo ina rentals, parental. Niba nenga baboda basiru. Mumula yo alfadi gwa badda akubye. Nange mbadde mukubye eno. Baduma. Ate always banenya ba Moroka. Nenge wanto wali pothole gosubira we Moroka avuge watya. Era naye agenda kudojinga ebinnya. Kati what boda yali badde are on the right, on the left, ate ne ku right yali badde isizayo when it's clear. Toyota Isis price range papa Japan used. Toyota Isis ne million nga 23 ogifuna wano nga ate nnungi. Ucha ne million 25 rakupate zira bikasi nyingi. People just didn't like them, so they did not buy a lot of them from the bond. So they are just not too many. But if you find them in the market, even 25, you can get a very good one. But I'm thinking, I don't know what's the price range of the ISIS. I think in the bond it might be like 28, 29. Because it's people just don't ask for the ISIS. I also personally find that now the ISIS doesn't really look that nice. Bananga isn't your board. Urumunda baba board engeri je bavuga. Nenga katinze mbanze kanvuga tumotoka twange tuno. Buli wamuka anvugewo. Chinzo okulabika nga wastage of money naye. Aba board engeri je bavugamu abantu baffe. Abe, I'm going to work on the download. Good morning Simon Rock obadde obuze. What are the advantages and disadvantages of buying the Vista Adeo, and why are they few on the road? Is it maintenance? The Vista Adeo has the same engine as the Primo new model. If you buy the one that is VVTi, it has the same engine as the Primo new model, and it has no problem. It has no problem, that I can tell you. There are few on the road because majority of those Vista Adeos were bought by people that don't overdrive everywhere. Tebagenda buli wamu. Imoroka ezagulwa abantu abavuga zi Primo. Those are the cars that you see very common on the road. But there are cars that were bought by people, and those people don't drive a lot, don't overmove. You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing with the Vista Adeo. But the Vista Adeos have no problem. They are very easy to maintain. Do you have any analysis about the Mitsubishi Delica D5 2008? Leave it alone. The only story I know about the Delica is of a person that bought it to buy a jigula million oba nsanvu oba nkaaga n'agitunda million oba 3 oba 5. I don't even remember. So yafa nga tagivuze yadde omwaka n'agyongeramu ssente ne basiba ne engine neegaana n'agitunda million 5 gwe yagiguza n'atekamu engine ya kibina. Yali ku UBH. I remember seeing that Delica. Negendako mu garage when nali nkanikira najiraba omusajja yagisiba engine. Was a mechanic in the garage where I was fixing my car. They fixed the engine. The car refused. Then they took it to a wiring guy in Masana. This wiring guy that I normally talk about. The car refused. The guy sold it at about over 4-5 there. And then the person that bought it just removed that engine and gearbox and the computer, put a Toyota Chibina, no, the Ipsum engine and gearbox, shifted everything, made it a Toyota, then he's driving. You get it. Was a UBH. So if you can avoid buying that Delica, avoid it. JK bought Noah, which of manufacture 2011. Bro, I would want you to help me. Which companies can I go that give cars on loan? I don't know. I also don't advise people to buy cars on loans, but if you must buy a car on loan, go ahead. But me, I don't advise that you buy a car on loan. I don't advise that you buy a car on loan. But if you must, go ahead and buy. The only people that I advise buy cars on loans are people that are buying cars for commercial purposes. If you're buying a car for personal reasons, buy a car on loan when you actually have the money and you just want to use that money for other things. But if you don't have the money, don't buy a car on loan. Why are you buying a car on loan? Which take it. All the people that have helped buy cars on loans actually had a lot of money. Senti bari bazina na yenga. They just don't want to spend all their money. Which take it. Did JK come through with the KFC? To again via KFC. Whoa, nituwomerwa. Kati waliwo omuntu anantunulide mu Moroka ngagaba wandeko KFC. Just this one time, let me enjoy. just this one time. Every time I eat with you, just this one time a customer took me for KFC. Just this one time. Mama bali bubangali tutekwa another level. Yeah? Arthur, we have a program of doing pre-purchase inspection for my mom, but she's coming from Masaka right now. She may be a little late than we agreed, but she's coming for all factors. Oh, kale. Me, I have no problem. Nze ngenda kubamba linze. Mumulayo program ya inspection ya leero naye kanjira ntekako bana betutamaliriza kubanga bukati kyemanyi basalawo mangu. Tugenda kusalawo mangu. Mama wana agenda okujanga bano basazeewo naye jangu. Good morning, Herbert. JK's machine looks so fresh. He's going to have the good Xmas. Nyo naro KJ and Sons, good morning. Wano tuliwa. Comment zisoma late banange muna nsonyiwa. Naye kakati wano we tuli kujibaita William Street.
Okay, man. I love the girl. She don't want me. She don't want me. But I tell her. Yes, I tell her.
Macho nimba. No, Paul take the great agamba. I wanted the parcel next year at 12 million, but it seems I have to change. Wakantamiza. It's a very small car, by the way. Paul take it. Akamoro kakatono nyo sikakutamya kalungi, by the way, but it's very small. Omwana uyu yavuze wanu weta sinika manyo. Abasajja balina ebikisa byabwe. Oyo avuga wanu ne batamukwata Arthur Rwenjivuze. Nsanga bana. Bonna ne banne bansekerera n'okunsekerera. No yayinza bavuga wanu weyo buli lunaku ati bamukwata. So anyway, Paul, the parcel one, it's not a bad car, but I find that it might not be worth your money. It's a very tiny car. Ate nga fa abasajja nkimanyi tutetenkanya olumu oyinza okwagala okozesa emmoloka eyo emirimu kati akamoloka kajja kulimitinga the parcel limits. It limits. So personally, I wouldn't advise that you buy a parcel if you can get a bigger car. And I don't know what options I can think about for you for now, but I know that there are options that you can buy. So today I'm on time. Yes, good morning, Brian Emma. Yeah. So Vinny Katz, hi. I got a deal and bought a round old shape, but yet I got kusiba engine. How much would it cost? Over I buy a new engine and at what cost? Engine and paying over $1 million chitundu. Like 2.5 there. Just buy a new engine. Tosiba engine. Go and buy a new engine. Muhammad Medi, good morning. Chigoze Stanley. But today malayo tuyiseko nakuli traffic lights. Nja kuyisayo kuba Monday is Christmas, so I will not be moving. But nakula njaba isayo nga ku Rocksat. Njaba isayo nga ku Rocksat because Wednesday is surely work. Funny lifestyle messaging gojije, good morning Mr. Arthur. JKYM echuma nuwa Valvematic. Moro kambara gavwe. Era ngenda kola nyera namugambe JK banange. Mfunye ekinyege kankole nnyo. Kankole nnyo nguleyo Valvematic nuwa nanga abana bange babukire mabega. Baba bajja kusanyuka banange. Nemwe, do you know that teri kintu kisinga laavu ya mwana. Buli wobera ngo ino mwana uno omulabanga asanyuse. Nubulira abana bange buli babakorora yabwe bagamba daddy brought back our car. Of course, Arthur, is there IST new model with 1.3 liter engine? IST new model is 1.5 na 1.3. What is 1.8 na 1.3, 1.5. abasinga bagula 1.5 jeke yasasudde full cash oba ekibanja mpo jeke tebamubanja nabagamba oli omusajja mu bede jeke nga yazze mu bede as you always say jeke mu bede. Good morning Derek Fisher. Steve Barros naye when he's driving will he be able to see the instrument cluster because I see if the Android radio is blocking the view. No anti na mbadde ndesemu amataala anti bwoba otudde mu moroka oba waggulu bwoti the radio eina weekoma so abalaba ajja kuba alaba bulungi bana abatudde eno beba tebalaba abatudde directly bwe bati mu radio bajja nga tebalaba good morning Kakande Paul. Good morning JK. Wasuze bulungi nakuweza ka message nayo kawagenzo tuke wakango okoyi jeke kwe mulabo we bambiye twade tulinda number plate yalinze nnyo basigaddeyo ku bond ne makanika ne balinda paka we bakikoye ate jeke I did not get your Uganda number nga sobola kukubira nagezo kuwereza ka message ndoza nga weba sedda naye kulikayo lero tugenda tunone moroka atha camera checho samusanga je biko naye babe buguma ne kakati eyo cha inza no kujjako app kawesi Peter. Good morning Hanaba Joshua. Ekanika ipsam elieta teinabuzi ipsam teinabuzi Peter. You can even drive it not akaniko kumala emyezi ngena by the way. Ngumwe eringa primo old model. This week I saw 2 Honda cars breaking down. One was a Sierra V at Namirembe Road and one in town. Ngabasi indika other Hondas are bad. Hondas are not bad Derek Lule. We just don't have either the spares or the specialties to fix them. That's why I say if you can avoid a car that is not a Toyota in Uganda, please do. Ochitegera tubijjamu jja lugezigezi nti eri moroka eri unique goge gamba moroka eri reliable goge inabye yogera based on who wrote the article. If an American writes the article, they are writing on the context of America. If a Ugandan writes an article, they are writing on the context of Uganda. If a Nigerian writes an article and they tell you that Hondas are they are Nigerian kategorito shifting a bit to be Nigeria bit. That's what Ugandans do. Again, that's my article. Gamambo Hondas are very reliable cars. They are next to Toyota. But sometimes some articles even say Hondas are more reliable than Toyotas. Niagara shifting company. It doesn't work like that. Council Patrick Kasiko, good morning. Video quality muzuri, but Uganda looks like it has just come out of war. Everything looks brown and dirty. Munangi. Wotadi kukuloze ebintu oyinza okunyiga. Faruka agamba mechanics are the major problem. One had put a Harrier pulleys in my Forester. Ndozo chiraba. They do that. How are you doing today? I'm good deep in coffee. How are you? Jerome, good morning. Martin M. Michael, how are you? Bukenya Abe, ISIS price range. Nachogedde ko ngenda kubuuliza ako naye nkimanyi teyinza kubanga weza ne million asatu. Town S new model is 45 million in the bond. Someone bought it recently at my workplace. So chiwulidde abadabuze be Town S million 45. However, Chris Da Vinci nze ndabanga Town S obanga ataguze bulungi. Aguze erefa asigala akusinga because ekola emirimu okusinga ki nze kyendaba. What's your take on Nuwa on on Toyota Harrier 4-wheel drive 2.2 liters 2000 and a good one can be bought like at how much plus the good and bad? Derek Fisher, the only bad thing with the Toyota Harrier yogambe 2.3 liter is the fuel consumption. Ebirala byonna biri okay okitegeera, only the fuel consumption. It's not as friendly on the fuel. But it's a very good car and a good one. Gibalire million nga 16-17 awo teba mpya nnyo nenge kati yetandikirwako ennungi 16-17, but they go up to as far as 20 depending on availability. Arthur mbadde nduddewo ko naye nabadde mbuuza enkanika epsam bana enkuzeemu emirundi ng'esatu Peter. Nze any tax that I can dodge I don't hesitate kubanga these officials batumalamu amaanyi. But you pay a little. Sasula yoko. And see you no bango the percentage so that they don't come out of the blue and go, what have you done for your country? Meanwhile, the one thing I do for my country is pay tax. I pay any tax. Of course, in the kati mafuta I pay a lot of taxes. Musukari gwetunya tusasuro musoro. I also pay the direct taxes that I have to pay. Arthur, I'm saving money to buy a car next year, but I want small cars. Would you advise me to buy a Forester 2014 as a starter? I don't want. Okay. Yeah. Foresters have no problem, by the way. Atenywa, it consumes, but you buy. Since you don't want a small car, you buy. It will consume, but it's okay. With 17 million, which car with 1.5 liter would you recommend? 17 million, osobola okufuna Alex, osobola okufuna Alex, osobola okufuna my Corolla yange osobola okufuna Raum, osobola okufuna Spasio, yes, osobola okufuna anti emmotoka olumu nzeerabira, osobola okufuna emmotoka nzeerabira banayi mu nnyambeko ebibuuzo ebimu bwe mba nga neerabidderabiddemu omuddiramu n'omuganga Chris Da Vinci watugambye ebbeeyi ya Town S 17, but 17 million is good budget though. 1.5 liter Sienta wadde Sienta I don't really recommend it. Osobola okufuna Buvitizi 1.5 or 1.3 liter. Osobola okufuna Paso because Paso zina 1.5 liter naye terabika nnyo kale. Osobola okufuna mmotoka nzeerabidde naye nga gwe kyomanya 17 million is not bad budget kikonyogoe. Steve Barros, good morning. Ugandan Catholic Music Collective. Arthur, if we are going to buy new cars in 2 days, how much do I pay for inspection as a community member? If you're going to buy new cars in 2 days, but new cars don't need 2 days. Community member, community rate 400,000 in 2023, 450,000 in 2024. Which take a community member. Prices are constant. Which take gwinga community member ogenda gule moroka mmeka naye moroka nejeke atejeke sente ze yazipada yagenza okujjanga nazimala nawo nangamba omanyi Arthur sente wazimala kwata yekizike n'akimpa ne kimbeeramu wakitegeera. You talked about importing used cars that are below the required years in Uganda. Chirichita. You can import but you pay the tax in Mombasa. Emoka teva Mombasa nga togusasudde omusolo. Kyovola bantu zozi baake number wano era senga ogenda mu bondi saawa eno and you buy a car and the number plate is already there, just know you have bought a car that is an older year. The tax was already paid, that's why the number plate is already there. But cars like JK's car, the number plates are not there because it's a new car. Arthur, I want to start using these apps, but my car and Busam Kamane, what? Hey, you advised on Paso Sete. Do you also advise me to take a loan for it? Do the math. If it's going to be a commercial car, it's okay. But do the math. We call a math be because on average, umuntu akola the apps like Uber, like Safe Car, akola on average 50,000. Ngamazo kujaka amafuta. Kati gwe kola math wo 50,000. There are days you make 30, but on average it's 50. Well, gata all the days, and then you divide by 7, it's 50,000. Kati, if you make 50,000, that means you'd be making about 100, 200. 300. So on average you'd be making about 350,000 every week. That means you're making about 1.4 a month. You can make more, definitely. Unomana I've got Corolla Yang, there is a day afuna airport trip bill, and those airport trips alayo kabuli trip asoro jukola ke kizike kitikiza koro aba yakola ekitone nye emitwalo 10 bugatako bu trip obulala bwe yakola ayinza okubanga yasobola okukola emitwalo 2 in one day. So but on average balanti you make a kale 400,000 every week. That's about 1.6 every month. Kati awo gategatemu nti emmotoka bw'ogijjayo nga oyina bba wakakadde every month okumala yebbanja, then you do the math and see okitegeera. But if it's a commercial car, go ahead. Vinny Katz, good morning. Francis NBA, Arthur, nice content. Amina Francis, thank you for being here. How is the Toyota Platz? Toyota Platz is not a bad car, but I think because majority of the Toyota Platz have 1 liter engines, because it has a boot. The same thing happens with the Toyota Belter. Unless you're buying a 1.5 liter, don't buy it. It again because it has a boot into engine or jono nengo budde buchali. That's the trouble that Toyota Platz have because it is a big car with a small engine. It gets spoiled very easily. So instead of buying that, just buy a Raum, buy a Spasio or something, because even the Platz Bajisela no Jisela. Arthur, talk about the Toyota Rumion and the pricing, please. I'm your biggest fan. Toyota Rumion is a good car. It has no problem. Just buy. Arthur, brother, how are you? I'm good, Peace Joseph. How are you today? Arthur, Nina Toyota Camry 1.8 liter UAK njitunda 5 million kadi nkadde. Muwulidde sharing a number Simon Rock. Aine million 5 emoroka weri tegekawo emitwalo 5 ag'okukyusa kadi ogiza mu green logbook kitegeeza emoroka ngenda bogiguze million 5 nga n'ekitundu. Abayi Simon Rock emoroka nnungi tekuli yabakanika. Good morning Arthur. How are you doing today? I'm good, Francis. How are you? Trini Walusimbi, good morning, brother. Between Subaru Impreza and Wish, which one is better for Uber? Wish. Subarus are expensive to maintain, so they would eat some money in maintenance. Peace Joseph said, talk about Nissan Extra, you leave it alone. Francis NB a Paso. Arthur Mugalasi Joshua Arthur babloka bajja muteekako olukongolo naye extrail kaleke nze nkugambye extrail yo mugireke. I'm telling you, there is a time we went to buy Subaru in the bond. Broker yenyini nga waliwo awo ekimotoka oba ki Mitsubishi Outlander n'atugamba nayo sobola gikuwa even layisi. Netumubuuza teefe n'agamba naye agenda okufojja kuba mazeeyo sente zange. Okitegeera kwegamba yo asobola ogikuwola naye akimanyi ejja kufa n'atugamba neze extrail. Okitegeera babloka nabo bakimanyi balekerawo nabo okuleeta kusuubula emmotoka embi. Chichi uncle, I like this sapule. Amina Salmin, good morning. Saudi Mokose, good morning. Said Senkindu John, can Alphard give 8 kilometers? Possible, yes it can. Bukenya Abagamba NZFE 1.5 liter Alex Probox Platts Corolla Raum Poti Fankago. Yes, thank you Abe. Abadabuze moroka za 1.5 liters of million 17 bakugambi. Even IST Cosmas Agaba IST osobola okugifuna naye 17 yinza obutaba nungi. JK is still in bed chilling. Kituufu JK oluva ku broadcast ngenda kuba simu ngenda kukubira namba y'omuyindi njirina kweli naye ngenda kuba yesimu mbabuuzo batu none moroka ya fekati. Good morning Clip Films Editunes, how are you my brother? Bana imwe bali kubera ku broadcast ngenda basubira kansoke mpise wakalango. I do pre-purchase inspection if you're going to buy a car and you want to get a good car at a good price in good condition. I'm your man. I come with a mechanic and we help you inspect that car. And we charge you a small money for that service, only 400,000 between now and 31st December. Starting 1st January 2024, we'll be charging 450 for the first day, an extra 50,000 for the second day. And then if you fail to get a car in 2 days, I will not which is completely justifiable. But between now and 31st December, we'll be charging you 400,000. I sell tracking devices. A tracking device will cost you between 350,000 and 450,000, depending on what it does. Jeke ngenda kuba esimu kati ngenda betu moroka afi twali betu jija sawa zino kumacha tukole extras. Nayenga bana guys, thank you for being part of the broadcast. Kansome kumanya encha broadcast, encha Saturday broadcast ngenda basa 10 nga maze graduation y'abaana banga abadde basoma ku Platos Institute of Arts and Marketing. Ayagala okumanya Platos Institute of Arts and Marketing, go to the website and see what we do. The website is platosinstitute.com. Then you can see what goes on Platos. Chigozi Stanley, Mugalasi Joshua Ngabuli Josh, Sharif, Tusime Eddie, Funny Lifestyle, the Ugandan Catholic Music Collective, Nick Waboyi, Paul Ntege the Great, King Daniel, Senkindu John, Bukenya Abi, Matembe Abdur Nasa, Mutumba Pade, Mbaranga Simon, Kawagama Enoch, Taremwa Samuel, Chris Da Vinci, Cosmas Agaba, Travel Life Vlog, Mutumba Pade, Musisi Gerald, Thierry Shiaka, Bridget Kakai, Hashim, Burwanyi Samuel, Bashir Mukalazi, Derek Luleka, Wesi Peter, Griffin Ivan Kabonzi, Seguya Ronald, Derek Lule, Clark Rhyme, Wemcliffe, King Daniels, Simon Rock, Musisi Gerald, Wizei Jeff, Moses Heath, Herbert, KJN Sounds, Paul Ntege Nakumaze, Brian Emma, Muhammad Medi. Mweba namba bali mukamoli, I don't take you for granted banange. Thank you for being here. Atana subscribing, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Chigozi Stanley, Steve Barros, Chris Da Vinci, Derek Fisher, Kakande Paul, Hannibal Joshua, Farouk Lule, Jerome, Martin M. Michael, Yusuf Sulaiman, Chikonyogo Area Joshua, Brian Emma, Roman Rome, Vinny Katz, Francis NBA, Nalongo Investments, Damolida Fred, Peace Joseph, Gaba Francis, Trini Walusimbi, Sagaf Salmina, Saidi Mokose, Cosmas Agawa, JK, Cliff Films Editunes, and Kavuma Stephen. banaye mwebale nnyo namwe abali mu Cambodia, don't take it for granted. Christmas isembedde mwete mufaayizo. Christmas ngenda kuba broadcast yange ku macha. Zino ennaku zonna ngenda kuba nkuba ne Boxing Day ngenda kuba broadcast ku macha. Guys, I wish you a very lovely day. Tomorrow tulina broadcast egenda ba evening, temwerabira. Tomorrow evening sawa 2 ezekyo tugenda ba tulaba the cafe my show egenda beraga ku Pal Magic Loco via DSTV and Go TV at 8 p.m. I wish you a very lovely day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Sibagambye lesson zinaize kujeke kanzi bawencha kuba ne lero ngenda mulaba. Ciao.